We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack. And the Spartans will put total leather and will get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Dropping back, it's Bryson. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Offense working from the pistol. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pressure coming. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Tenth play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the San Jose State Spartans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Got his man on the outside. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Spartans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good, and the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
10, San Jose State, 0.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They're working that left side, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Quick strike complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He's going up top. Makes the grab at the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State.
Quickly complete.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Muscling ahead on third and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This offense has a second down play. Trying play action. Quickly complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Off play action on first down. It's caught, and there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Second down coming up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. On the move at the 30. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll go to the ground. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running back searching for a hole.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. He's looking to throw it.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Off the play fake. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Floating away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Let him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Number 90, on to kick it away.
Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
24, San Jose State, 7.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. He leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. The Spartans get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
24, San Jose State, 7.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Matthews. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And that's a 1st down.
The give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Slides away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The inside handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It's a draw. Puts him in the spin cycle. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Comes out throwing on first down.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartan.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bryson. Buys a little time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Nash. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Give to the back. Discards a man.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down after missing a field goal attempt earlier in the game. And the Spartans get enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Nash. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls him to within 3, 24-21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kennesaw State, 24. San Jose State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
A lot of times as a defense, you prepare for all the different athletes and trying to stop everybody, and then you go, oh, wait, I got to stop the guy with the football, too. And you can tell they ran the option. They had a lot of things defended, but they didn't stop the quarterback. He gets the first down and makes a big play.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? And he'll be smacked to the ground. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good.
That makes the score Kennesaw State 27, San Jose State 21.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleed.
Oh, look out. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. And how about this offensive show so far?
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top by one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
27.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. Keeps the legs moving. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Matthews. Dances away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped after making the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Gonna let it fly, and this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by a...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Spartans. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
42, Kennesaw State, 27.
Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Scanning the field, it's Bryson. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, it's Wallace. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This is why quarterbacks always take care of their offensive line. This is why they feed them in the offseason, invite them to the house, buy them gifts, take care of the big boys because they take care of you, and those numbers start to pile up.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll try to pop the draw. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're getting this guy lathered up. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Bryson. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score San Jose State 42, Kennesaw State 37.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Pulls and fires complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Spartans send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. The official says no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his second missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Collins. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
They're going to run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be a draw. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Release to the back. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
Well, we talk about how rain can affect the passing game and ball security, but affects special teams as well. This kicker has now missed 3 field goals.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Bryson. Now adjusting. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Using his legs to buy some time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. The snap sets up the throw. They're bringing heat. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Kennesaw State, 43. San Jose State, 42.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Matthews. He's got his man. Shakes. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, look out. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
50. Kennesaw State, 43.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Now they'll try the right side. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The give to the lone running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Keep it on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Back to throw, it's Bryson. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
First down for the offense.
They'll try the right side. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lockhart.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 40, there he goes. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Spartans! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
57, Kennesaw State, 46.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the back. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Kent. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the ground with the back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. It's Bryson. Looking to scramble. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. Field goal is good.
That makes the score. San Jose State 57, Kennesaw State 49.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Oh, he wants it all. It's him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
64, Kennesaw State. 49.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 0.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw, it's Matthews.
Really nice.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
First down for the offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Nash.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Makes his connection. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. It's a draw. Running with power. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. On the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The give on the counter. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds a spot in the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wants to throw. It's Bryson. Makes the grab over the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds him out of the backfield. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.